honoring Dikembe Mutombo with the old school Nuggets jersey. Rest in peace, Dikembe, one of the all-time greats in the NBA. You probably thought, it sounded like you thought, you'd be doing this to Tatsuro Taira in the first round because you thought it would be easy. You showed a ton of respect for him at the end of the fight. And how just gritty and tough for you to come out and implement exactly what your coaches said in that 5th round.
Yeah. They said box him up, move forward, quit throwing the goddamn kicks, and don't wrestle. Don't go on my back. I can play jiu-jitsu with him, but that kid on the back is dangerous, which I had zero respect for going into. I thought I was gonna dominate. So all the respect in the world for that kid. I got to train with him a handful of times, and he's just leveling up.
I want to talk about that 3rd round because to me that was the biggest momentum shift in the fight. I thought I had you winning round 1. He took round 2 when he got the back, but in round 3, you had him hurt. You were firing on all cylinders, and he seemed to be gassing. What was going through your mind when you had him down and he seemed to be slowly fatiguing away?
Yeah, I caught him with that knee, and I was like, oh, is he just like taking a rest? And then I'm like, oh, I think I'm hurt, and I started swinging, but I kept getting in trouble because I was like coming towards the ear a little bit, but man, I was just like, all right, I got to hurt him and get him out of here because, yeah, I thought that was the moment that I could have just finished it up. But he did amazing, man. That kid's good. That kid's the future of the division, and I'm happy I got him young.
You know, I got to circle back to you saying that you got to train with him a handful of times. Is there something that happened within those training sessions that led to you thinking you dust him up in a couple minutes? Because I'm hearing you guys train together. You're saying you thought you got him out of there in less than 2. Is there something that happened within those sessions that made you think that?
Yeah, I just dominated him in the jiu-jitsu aspect. Yeah. So I was like, I really, like, I don't know what he has on the feet, but I was just like, hits the ground, I'm gonna dominate there. But I've never had my back taken by him, and yeah, that's a whole different back taker right there. When he was on my back, that's a heavy kid. I was kind of worried I was gonna get TKO'd for a second because he was swinging him, and then he was just heavy. So I was like, I gotta move, I gotta do something, I gotta do anything to get him off me or shake him to the side. Wasn't really able to do much anytime he got my back. The kid was good.
We saw you talking to him on the fence at the end of the fight. What were you saying to him?
He comes to Colorado, man, and I just said, anything you need. You need a ride, you need a place to stay, you need food, any of that, I'm there. I want to help him become a champion. I want him to be a champion. He's going to be a champion, but if I could help him in any way, I would love to do that because the nicest kid in the world, talented as shit, and the future of the division, and if I can cross paths with him in a better way, I would love to do that.
That's amazing. I love to see that when you see fighters. Anthony Smith has done this with former opponents that became partners as well, and they both were able to level up together. After the fight, you obviously called out, I'll be the backup for the champ. I want a title fight. You want to, run that back again, whoever wins. I think when I look at that, I completely agree. The one wrench that could possibly get thrown in there is the Albazi-Moreno fight, right? If Albazi was to win, do you think that being the fresh blood, that would be somebody that would be able to jump over you?
I think Albazi, if he wins, he'll be able to jump over me if Kai Asakura doesn't beat Pantoja. If Kai Asakura beats Pantoja, I think it's me and him. I think me and Kai Asakura will fight, and I would love to do that fight in Japan. That being said, is if Pantoja wins and Albazi wins, then I'm sure I'm probably going to get skipped over, and then I'll fight whoever the hell they want me to.
What do you think about that? Kai Asakura, thank you. Coming in, debut, title shot.
He's sick, and I need him to win that goddamn belt.
You need, because it's new blood, right?
You were supposed to fight him, right?
Yeah,
At some point, you were offered that fight, correct?
Yeah. They just, I didn't agree with the terms and conditions. I said I just wanted stipulations. Like, if I'm going to Australia, I need to fly my team out there, so I need more money. Or I need a title shot guaranteed, and or I'm going to fight him stateside. Stateside would be sick. 5 rounds stateside, I'll do that all day. I'm not going to go all the way to Australia if I can't bring my team out there and just do it overnight against some dude not ranked without any extra money. It doesn't make sense.
But you want to fight him in Japan, right?
And then I wouldn't do that without a title shot. I want to fight him in Japan if he has a belt.
Yeah.
If he has a belt, I'll risk everything for a belt. I'm not going to go risk anything with no reward and no possible chance of getting a title shot or anything after that,
2 of the biggest finishes on the prelims, Ramazan Tamirov, Clay Carpenter. You had the most exciting fight of the night. At one point in time, the flyweight weight class was cut from the UFC, and now it's brought back. And now it's become one of the most exciting divisions in the UFC, bar none, hands down. What are your thoughts on the resurgence of the flyweight division and your part that you play in it? Because you are one of the most exciting guys in the division.
100%. I'm one of the most exciting flyweights in the division. I bring it every time. I wish it wasn't that close, but I did bring a fight. So, yeah, I mean, I think the flyweight division is going to be the who's who. If you look at the flyweight division, every single one of us are strikers and black belts in the division. Like, Pantoja knocks people senseless, and he's a black belt. He's one of the most accomplished jiu-jitsu guys in the UFC, in the MMA. You watch the way that guy takes back, it's phenomenal. Brandon Moreno, boxer, black belt. Albazi, I mean, he strikes a little bit, but he's good on the ground. You go on down the list. These guys are all phenomenal everywhere. You don't see that when you go up to the heavyweight division, the light heavyweight division. You get Tom Aspin on the heavyweight division that's sick everywhere. Most of them are like, it's one specific thing. And I'm not bagging on it. It's a body type thing, but our body type's able to do a lot of things. And these guys that I go against are phenomenal everywhere.
Well, you were an absolute warrior tonight. You did exactly what you needed to do, and I know we all hope you get a title shot in the very near
that
future.
That was amazing. That was a sensational fight. Your last two fights have been phenomenal. On short notice against Moreno in Mexico City with a compromised knee, you come here 2-2. It's all about that fifth round, and you come out on top. I mean, your last two fights have been phenomenal, man. It's been a pleasure to watch.
Thank you, guys.
Well,
hopefully I can keep impressing, man, and hopefully I do better.
The good news is you got an extra $50,000 too for fight of the
Hey,
year. That's good, right? That's good, right?
Let's go.
Hey, me and my team, I have a small team right now, but I'm going to use that 50 Gs. I'm going to use that 50 Gs to buy us a gym, and I'm going to use that 50 Gs to help a lot of kids in Colorado, and it's going to be a great opportunity, and I'm really happy I can make that money.
Amazing.
Good man, Brandon Royval.
Yeah,
I think you got somebody fighting on Contender Series coming up next week.
My
too.
boy Luis Groulet, one of the best flyweights in the world. He could be top 10 right now. That being said, is you guys get to witness him on the Contender Series this Tuesday.